Good evening, everyone. This is Yusuf Chowdhury, tuning in live again from San Antonio, Texas. It is 9:01 p.m. Central Time. So, how y'all doing this evening? Just give me a second here so I can go ahead and share this. All right. So tonight's subject, it was like, I believe Friday. That's Friday. So if is your website ranking on Google, yes or no? If you want to find out, feel free to enter your website URL or your website link on the comment section, and I'll go ahead and check it out for you. Okay, I can go ahead and check it out for you to see if you are ranking or if you are not. And typically, if you want to find out by yourself if your website is ranking on Google or not, what you need to do is use a free service from Google. It's called the Google Search Console. If you configure the Google Search Console, one second. Excuse me. Shoot in the dark and say, what's going on, my man? How are you? So, as I was mentioning, so if you do want to find out what is the position of your website on Google, you can use this free service called the Google Search Console. You do have to configure it with your website. And if you do provide amazing, valuable content on a monthly, on a week, I'm sorry, not a monthly, on a weekly basis, then eventually you can use the tool to see if it's getting the traffic that it needs. Make sure you deep clean things there. I think I got the last, I don't know, that's a sanitizer right there. A little bit left. I might have to sell it for $50. People are going insane these days, right? Some people are in a panic mode. And when you're in a panic mode, you don't know what type of behavior you're going to commit. All right. So anyway, so anybody has a website that you want me to look at it, let me know so I can analyze it, and then I will let you know how are you doing. Or if you have any question about website ranking, Google search engine, feel free to ask. Feel free to ask. Eric, what's going on, my man? Fadi Abu Ata, I see you're watching. Don't just watch and stare at me. You see me like from time to time in real life. Ask me a darn question. So, as I was saying, if you do want to use a free service to check the ranking of your website, you need to use Google Search Console. Okay, let me show you how the Google Search Console use. I use several tools out there, third-party companies like Ahrefs and SEMrush and multiple other awesome tools, but those are a premium service-typed softwares. But if you don't want to invest, or if you want to use the free one, then I advise you to make sure you configure the Google Search Console. Typically, it used to be called Google Webmaster, but they changed the name to Google Search Console. Okay. Should they cancel Fiesta this year? I don't think they canceled it. Hey, did they cancel the Fiesta? No, I don't think they canceled it. I mean, the South by Southwest, unfortunately, they did cancel it. You're looking at like more than 400,000 people that attend South by Southwest in Austin. They canceled it. But for the Fiesta, the last information that I got, that no, they're going to continue with the Fiesta. So here we go. So this is the Google Webmaster. This is something you can configure it with your website. It comes with a lot of other support, and if you want to learn more, you can just click learn, and they will basically walk you through and tell you exactly the web development and the website guideline rules from Google. So you'll find all this information right here. They have a lot of free courses on how to utilize the Google Search Console, how to make your website mobile friendly and whatnot. Tons of amazing stuff. And also, of course, for your SEO guidelines based on Google, not anybody else, right? So this is completely free. You can configure this service with your website. And once you do that and log in to the Google Search Console, then you can click on performance. And from the performance, it will tell you the impression, which is how many times the website showed up on the search engine and how many clicks you got, and the position of your website on Google for certain key phrases and terminologies. So anything from 1 to 10 means you're on the first page. Anything from 11 to 20, that means you're on the second page, and so forth. Okay? So this tool is completely free. The other one that I use that I actually pay for is called the SEMrush. This tool, basically, I can drop anybody's website right here, and then it will tell me the ranking within Google and what kind of keyword brought the traffic to your website, where the traffic came from, whether it was YouTube videos or images or Google My Business page or a referral link, and it will tell me exactly to which website or to which link it is hitting or the visitor going to. Okay? So if you do have a site and you want to check out and see if it's ranking, or if you want to find out how is it ranking, or what is the position, or what kind of keywords or key phrases that it's basically helping you to get the traffic and whatnot. So feel free to enter or just comment your your website below. Okay, that's the one thing. Now, when it comes to the website, and I do talk about this subject a lot, that businesses need to treat their website with emphasis on how the website visitor is going to behave when they land on your website. This is very crucial. It's very important. We have to understand that. How can we make the website visitors have some sort of great experience? Okay, and at the same time, how can I make the website visitors eventually convert into a paying customers for buying your services or your products? Okay, so there are certain rules that we have to take them into consideration, but a lot of us unfortunately don't even understand how to do that, right? You got to think and see, if when I build the website, do I have something called buyer's persona? Not necessarily buyer's persona, because that's the target audience, but what about buyer's journey? So they land on my website, the target audience land on the website, then what's the first thing that I want them to do when they land on the website? So you have to build the site in that format, in that strategy. Okay, I want them to, let's say, click get started, or book a session, book an appointment, or get an estimate. Then after that, if they don't want to do that, because a lot of your customers probably looking at other similar site like yourself to make the decision. So let's say they're not going to take that action quickly, then the second call to action will be learn more, or how do we work, or where to get started. So you can take them into a journey. So if they don't want to take the action quickly to sign up for your session, classes, fitness, gym, estimate, or appointment, then the next thing is that when they click learn more, then that can that will take them to certain areas. Okay, that will take them to like certain areas for them to learn more about the company, right? And you can take them from the history of the company to testimony to case studies and all the way back to again to the main call to action, because the call to action is the conversion. So you don't want to focus just on the traffic. You do want to focus on targeted traffic from your targeted audience, and not by hoping, but by putting a strategy, because you do want those visitors eventually to convert, right? So this is very, very crucial that when you build a site, even if you keep things simple, you have to think from that strategy. So when you draw the ideas in a piece of paper, that this is how I want to frame the website. When my target audience land on the website, I have a message for them that address them, or I might even have a 1-minute video that address them and the solution for the challenges. Then the call to action will be the metrics for conversion, right? But if they don't convert, what I mean by that, if they don't call, if they don't set up the appointment, then you still have to take them to another area for them to learn more about you. So this is where learn more comes in, and about the company and the case study and before and after images and so forth. Then another call to action, sign up, book an appointment, and so forth, right? Because you need to focus on bringing those targeted audience to your website so they can convert into a buying or paying customers, right? So that's very, very, very important. So make sure that you make that proper plan. Otherwise, everything is going to be super wasted. And that is like some sort of beta move. Okay?
Beta.
Let's see. Looks like, all right, it's 9:13. 9:13. And I don't see any question. I don't see anybody comment. That's fine.
See y'all later.
See y'all later.
So cringe.
So cringe, yeah. So I'm just gonna wait. If you have your site, put it on the bottom. If not, that's about it. And also, I want to remind some of my folks here in San Antonio that I'm doing a workshop this month. So let me show you. I'm gonna do 10 workshop this month.
Mashallah.
So just a quick reminder, if you know anybody that's interested to come and learn. So let me click on all the events. And don't worry, these events not going to be canceled. Okay? It is going to continue.
Don't worry, we're not going to bring the events to the mechanic at the last minute.
Yeah. The last minute mechanic.
That's a pretty good name for a business.
The last minute mechanic?
Yeah.
So there you go. On Tuesday, the 17th, I'll talk about Instagram Marketing 101. And the subject that I'm going to cover mainly is going to be, how to utilize it for your business, how to use IG stories, what is IGTV, and how to attract target audience using hashtag properly, how to use analytics, and the do's and don'ts of Instagram. Is going to be held at the Geekdom downtown, the Geekdom Center. And it's Tuesday, which means parking is free on Tuesday downtown. Yeah, okay, so that's Tuesday downtown. Then what is this? Wednesday, how to generate leads in LinkedIn or on LinkedIn. That is going to be at Adventure Point Broadway. It's close to the Incarnate University. So that is going to be on March 18th, Wednesday. Excuse me. Then March 20th, Thursday, YouTube, how to increase visibility. So we're just going to talk about how to increase views and the visibility of your videos. So I'll go over methods on how to increase the views, how to use YouTube Analytics to understand your audience, and how to use keyword tools to capture the best titles, because the best titles on the videos can attract your target audience, right? And how to generate traffic. And of course, we'll also talk about the YouTube's new rule. Last week we talked about the kappa rule, and guess what? They actually tend to add more new rules that can also harm some other YouTubers. Okay, we'll talk about that. So that's going to be on March 19th, Thursday. It is going to be at the Key Co-working, and that is the address. Then Saturday 21st, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., I'll talk about the latest update on the Search Engine 2020. So we're going to talk about, the on-page and how to do keyword research and how to basically come up with the strategic plan to do the proper link building and the focus on the content and how to put the content out there so organically your audience and the bot can find it. So that's going to be almost a 6-hour seminar, March 21st. Okay. Then Monday 23rd, back to the venture point right here. We're going to talk about only blogging for business. So if you're a blogger or a beginner, and if you want to understand how can you monetize using your blog, we're just going to discuss about that on the 23rd. On the 24th, we'll talk about the latest in 2020 for social media marketing. Then the 25th, WordPress Wednesday. The 26th, we'll talk about how to utilize Facebook business page for beginners. Then March 28th and the 29th, hopefully, we're not going to cancel this one too. It's a WordCamp event. I think we're still on this one. It's an amazing event on the weekend from 7:30 till 6. It will only cost you $40 to attend. Lunch is provided with several swags like T-shirt, and there's going to be like several sessions every hour. You have like a beginners, intermediate, and advanced. There's also going to be a session for kids, I believe, from the age of I have to double check. I don't know, 6 to 13. I forgot. You have to check the link. So all the information is right here for the WordCamp event on the 28th and the 29th. Then back on Monday, excuse me, what the heck? Must be the chai, man. Okay. Facebook Advertising 101, March 30th, back here at Venture Point Medical. Then we'll talk about Google AdWords for Beginners 101 at the Key Co-working. And that's it for the month of March. So if you know anybody in San Antonio or close to San Marcos and Austin and they want to attend, please do share these workshops. And what I'm going to do after I give out this workshop, I will come live and discuss about it or share it. If I can share, I used to share the live streaming on Facebook only, and I'm not able to find a mobile app to basically multicast. So I might have to figure out how to use another machine to multicast the live workshop. Okay? All right, let's see. Okay, I do not see any questions, and I do not see anybody posted their links. Right. Maybe they're scared. It's okay. It's all good. Don't worry. I'm not going to make fun of you. You're all right. But anyway, so I'm going to wait for like 1 or 2 more minutes. If nobody asks, I will bounce. And this week, I'll do my best to come online, but it's not guaranteed. Just want to let you all know.
It's vacation time. It's me time. It's Yusuf time.
You can. 1 second. Okay. So I'll do my best. If I guess tomorrow we can. If we get to the place, by 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, I can come live, continue. But if I don't, then I might be back on Friday night or next week. Okay. So if you all still have any questions about digital marketing, WordPress, SEO, social media, feel free to send me messages or leave a comment below, or let me know. Let me check your website, give you some feedback, give you some report, and whatnot. Okay. All right. It is 9:21. 9:21. Okay, one more minute and I'm free. Okay, and I'm free.
Once you get that last minute question.
Yes, there you go. 9:22, and nobody asked. Great. You guys are amazing for not asking. Okay. All right, folks. Thank you so much for those who tune in. I highly appreciate it. Don't if you find value in this live streaming, feel free to tag some of your cool friends, share this or invite, and don't forget if you're watching this as the replay, type replay. For now, you all have an amazing. I don't know what kind of break is it. Okay, enjoy your time. Don't go nuts and crazy. And yeah, we'll see you all again. Bye bye for now, suckers.